everybody, it's Coffee Morning with Karlos Morale, where I play a game based upon top secret criteria whilst drinking my morning coffee until my cup is dry. And today we're going to be playing Pang Adventures by .emu. .emu. Don't know. .emu. Anyway, it's a mobile game, but it's also available on the PC and consoles as well, I think. It's Pang! It's Pang, like old school Pang, and I was only looking at the Bug Butcher the other day and nostalgically waxing lyrical about Pang, and now here it is, brought back to life in all its... well, actually not in all its glory, in a sort of subpar version of the original Pang. What is it about? Well, you get to play one of two brothers who I'm going to call Iffy and Jiffy because I can't remember their names, although they're probably something generic like Ken and Leo or something like that. They wear baseball caps and they're cool dudes. They would probably say radical at the drop of a hat. So yeah, aliens have invaded. Aliens drop balls from the skies, and it's our brother's job, basically, to be able to shoot their little arrow on a rope up into the air, which bursts the bubbles that the aliens have fired down. In addition to the bubble popping arrow rope, which I can't say 3 times very quickly, there's also dual arrow popping ropes and machine guns, and there are explosive bubbles now where there never used to be, and there's flamethrowers, and there's all kinds of exciting weaponry that you can get, although not the anchor rope for some reason, or at least I've not got to it yet if it is in the game. The anchor rope being the one that you could sort of fire, and then when it hit a platform, it would lock in place for a little bit until a ball bounced into it. That was always a really cool weapon, and that's gone. So yeah, let's see what .emu have to say. The Pang series is a beloved collection of arcade video games from the early 90s. Guide two brothers on a quest around the world to save humankind from a massive alien invasion. Use your wits and skills to overcome the attack balls pouring from the skies and rescue the world's cities and landmarks from impending annihilation. Pang Adventures brings new features and gameplay to this arcade legend while keeping true to the original spirit of the series. I guess it's not wrong. You still pop balls. You can still do it in local co-op, which is nice. You get to travel around the world, which was always a feature of the Pang games. Although this might be something that appears later in the game and I haven't got to it yet, the locations are a bit sort of ho-hum. If I remember correctly, you sort of fought battles in front of the a stylised version of the Statue of Liberty and the Eiffel Tower, like recognisable locations in the original. Now you're just like in generic desert place and generic cold place, which isn't like as good as it might be. What have I got to say? Well, I'll tell you what I've got to say. It's a kind of a disappointment, to be honest with you. I liked playing Pang originally, and this is all right, but it's very obviously a mobile port. Graphically, it's a bit the gameplay's a bit okay. Sort of, it trades off its nostalgia rather than being a genuinely good game that you can play now. I don't know if I'm a little bit in a salty mood today. For those of you who don't know, I like to play a bit of Magic the Gathering, and Wizards of the Coast, the people who make Magic the Gathering, they're dicking about with it. They've got rid of the modern format Pro Tour. They're like cutting back on the amount of money that they're prepared to pay their professionals in an era where professionals in other esports are earning like ever more increased salaries. And it worries me that one of my favourite games is going down the toilet. So when a game that comes along that's just sort of it makes me shrug my shoulders and say, look, world, can you just fucking get one thing right? Yeah? And then we'll stabilise on that, and then going forward we can try all the rest of the things that you want to try. So if you could do that for me, that'd be awesome. If you like Pang, and you enjoy spilling coffee down yourself in the same way that I just have, and or you're cross about Wizards of the Coast and you want to leave a comment about that, please leave a comment at the bottom of this video somewhere, wherever you may find it, and I'll read it. You can rest assured, and I'll probably reply, because, you know, it's either that or play more Pang. I don't think I'm going to do that. In fact, what I'm planning on doing is moving over to the next game that I'm planning to cover, which is Hex Shards of Fate, which is apparently a crossover between Magic the Gathering and Hearthstone. Who knows? Maybe it will usurp my love for both. In any case, I look forward to seeing you again in the near future for another Coffee Morning with Karlos Morale.